All right, we're gonna be watching. I survived 24 hours in the world's most deadliest jingle. Jingle, jingle,
In the jungles
jungle.
of Costa Rica, one of the most biodiverse hotspots on the entire planet, and I am looking for the
Aww.
America's deadliest predator.
But I only have 24 hours before my flight, and these jungles are crawling with poisonous frogs
If you eat me, you're gonna die.
and deadly snakes that can kill with a single bite.
A very, very
Oh, there's other
dangerous
people with
snake
him. I knew
is
it.
going to start striking at me for sure.
So if I want to find the predator I'm after, I have to start here, along the banks of
This
the
is some
river, where
Caucasus
immediately I'm
activities.
face to face with one
I
of
love,
the American.
bro. I gotta admit this, bro. No, not even gonna bring race. I'm not trying to bring race into it, but like white people, they seem to be exploring more and more of the world, like more dangerous. You not gonna catch me in the jungles. Let me go try to find the world's most deadliest animal in the jungle. You know, you're not gonna find me doing that. I don't see many black creators doing that, and if they are, a lot of them, I don't see them. They don't pop up my feed or anything. But this guy, in the middle of nowhere, every time I look at his stuff, well, this and that, and I'm like,
America's most fearsome
you
predator.
wouldn't catch me,
So look at this.
bro.
This is a
I know what it's
mangrove
like out
ecosystem,
there.
and it's low tide, so we're
Bro,
looking for
don't forget,
tracks
guys, I'm from
specifically
Uganda,
for
Africa.
crocodiles, one
I
of
went to the
America's
jungles, my boy.
largest predators. This
Without no
is a
guide.
saltwater
He has a
environment.
guide.
What I'm looking for are slides. You can see there's one right there where a belly slide and some crawl marks are on either side, and it's who slid in from that we're hoping to see and hoping
Crocodile?
we can find here in this environment before we head off into the jungle.
Moments after finding the croc slide, there it is, the predator behind it.
Oh, look there, right there, right there, right there. See him? Look, look, look. Pull the boat in, pull the boat in. Look at this big guy right here up in the mangroves is an American crocodile. So this is the closest thing we have to a saltwater crocodile. It's these guys that hang out in these brackish estuaries like this where salt and fresh water mix in this murky, muddy water. And what's crazy is I'm only seeing one crocodile here, but I guarantee you there are dozens around. This is the one that's showing itself to us.
Crocodiles aren't just apex predators. They're vital players in Costa Rica's ecosystem. They control populations of fish, birds, and even mammals, keeping everything in balance.
And while this may be a
Bro, crocodiles are dangerous. So when I lived in Africa, bro, I would hear stories about people just getting swallowed up, gobbled up, eaten up, destroyed up, shredded up, because they were in the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's crocodiles in there, bro.
top predator, one of the largest
And fun fact, guys, alligators and crocodiles, they don't just die from old age. They just get bigger. They're almost their only predator is almost us. It's just basically us because we keep killing them. They still have other predators, but realistically, a normal alligator could live for like a long time.
On the entire continent, it's by no means the deadliest. So we're on a search on this adventure to find the America's deadliest predator.
And if you thought that was crazy, I'm going to be searching for more and more dangerous
They have really
wildlife.
tough skin.
Come here, come here, come here, come here, look. Costa Rica is a tiny country, only comprising 0.1% of the world's landmass. But in that 0.1% is 5% of global biodiversity. And we're heading into that jungle right now.
Hidden beneath the rainforest canopy is a creature no bigger than a coin, but its toxin is powerful enough to kill with a single touch.
So look here. You want to see something really beautiful under this leaf right
I guess
here.
I saw at
There
some
he is.
point.
See him?
I didn't
Look
see
at
that.
little beauty.
Don't touch it!
So this is a green and black poison dart frog.
Poison dart frogs may be tiny, but some of them carry enough toxin to kill a dozen people. I'm definitely not touching this little guy.
Right.
But that same deadly poison has actually been used as a powerful tool for survival.
So indigenous people would catch these and rub their arrows on that and then shoot sloths and monkeys, and the toxin from that would kill them and have them drop out of the trees. So there's 170 different species of these beautiful little frogs. So the toxin comes from their diet, and what they eat is what bioaccumulates in their system to make them toxic. Now, the reason they have these super bright colors is aposematism. It's a warning sign
Yep.
for predators
It's
to say,
warning,
if you
bro.
eat
I'm
me,
telling you.
you're gonna die. And while this may be a super
I love how
deadly
close
animal,
he is to the-
unless ingested, it's not the
Oh,
most deadly.
okay,
So we're
okay.
gonna continue on our way, let him go in the jungle, and try and find the America's deadliest
worst.
predator.
With the hours
Deadliest
quickly
animal.
passing by, I still haven't found the deadly predator I'm looking for. I need to keep pushing on, and that's when I spot something moving in the canopy.
This is a two-toed sloth up in the canopy. This is so cool. This is the closest I've ever actually been to a wild sloth. Moving at 0.15 miles per hour, this guy is hanging out. Now these guys
That would suck
move
to be
so
him,
slowly
bro.
that algae will actually grow on their backs. This is his little home right here. You can see he's just hanging out in this little hole. Now what's crazy is these guys spend the majority of their life sleeping and hanging upside down, just like this guy was right here when I climbed up to check him out. As you can see, it's 2 o'clock and it's time to slow
Wait.
down. In sloth life, that means it's time for a nap.
Was that watch
there?
there?
We go. Look at that. Brought to you by Formex.
This clearly isn't the deadly
Hey,
animal
that was
I'm
a
looking
good. Hey,
for, so I say
okay,
goodbye.
okay.
This is awesome. All right, so hiked all day, and as you saw, it was dumping rain. So this water is pushing down like crazy, but it's not what we're here for. We are here for America's deadliest predator. So this is awesome. Sun is starting to set. We're gonna start our night hike soon and see if we can find some stuff tonight.
And right as the sun
Bro, that's some nasty water, bro.
starts setting, I quickly see something that could potentially be our target animal.
Look, 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 look. Look at this right here on the trail, right at sunset.
Why?
A boa constrictor. Ho, 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 how cool
Whoa,
is this?
look at this
is not
beautiful
the biggest
animal.
one. That is awesome. I love constrictors like this, and they're the largest snake in Costa Rica.
Just
this
touching
one is
all up on it.
obviously just a juvenile. I mean, he's probably 5 or 6 years old. They get a lot bigger than this. Typically, they have this pretty chill demeanor. See if he bites me. Don't bite me. Yeah, they have this pretty
Why
chill
would you-
demeanor unless they're going after prey, and prey for them is a mouse, a rat, a bird. So this
Sometimes
guy's
human.
obviously hunting along the forest floor here, right as the sun is going down, looking for something to eat. One thing that's super cool is take a look at the pits. You can see them there. So that gives him that infrared heat sensing, and then this big muscular body allows him to wrap up prey and asphyxiate
snakes.
them. So really beautiful. We'll just let him keep.
Oh my word, I have a great story, terrible story technically about snakes. So when I was in an orphanage, right, we were chilling, we're just playing, having fun, bro. This snake, bro, it terrified me so bad. This snake slithered up to my friend while we were playing. He was sitting there, and this is in Africa. These snakes are poisonous. These are just like, oh, it's just a snake. Oh no, America. Oh, it's just a snake. Oh, stop. This is like, if that snake bit him, bro, I'm pretty sure he would have died. And I'm just traumatized from snakes, bro. Because they also think they're super tough, bro, and they just like, yeah, I'm gonna stand there and bite you. I don't like snakes, guys. I hope you can know that.
Going on his way. That's so cool. Go on, buddy. And while he does that, the sun is starting to set. So guys, time for headlamps. As he continues to hunt, which is what he's doing right now, we'll get our headlamps on and walk down this trail here because it is starting to get pretty dark, and the scary reptiles are starting to come out in force, which is just what we want. So throw this on the head,
Which is just what we
get all
want.
set.
So let's go.
Just don't step on them as we keep going, guys. This is awesome. We're in for a good start. That's a good sign for the beginning of the night, that's for sure.
No.
As the sun sets, the jungle enters a new phase as nocturnal predators begin to stir. The species I'm tracking is most active at night, using darkness as cover to hunt with precision. If I'm going to find it, this is the time.
I'm carrying
I only
a
have
weapon.
7 hours left, so I'm heading deeper into the jungle to look for America's deadliest predator.
Look here, look. Right here, look. There's a little spectacled caiman. I might be able to jump him. Tommy, bring me the nooser. Let me see if I can make this work.
Tony.
This is so cool. This is one of Central America's biggest predators right here. Let's see if we can get our hands on him, shall we?
He's so intense for no reason. Tap his head.
Hey, bud.
Imagine,
Gotcha. Look.
imagine being an animal, bro. You just minding your own business, just chilling. Am I gonna eat turtle today? Some worm. A human just grabs you by your neck. How do you feel? Right? How do you feel?
Look at you. What a beautiful little caiman you are. Look
I think
at
that's just
this.
so
So this
disturbing.
guy is a beautiful little spectacled caiman. Whoa.
Oh! Oh! Oh my word! I thought I thought his testes were gone. That's my first thought is like, yo, why is it so close to your junk? Isn't that a weird thing to first thought to have? I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, you will never catch me doing this personally. You might catch me and my brother doing this for a YouTube channel, but not me. Not just me, at least. All right, I would have to have a guide with me. I would have to have my friends with me. I'd have to be recording it, making some money off of it. Back to the video.
Boy, you almost got me there. Didn't let him wear out at all. All right, I see him. I'm gonna go get him. It's gonna be real. Whoa! Look right next to him. There's a giant Central American snapping turtle. This place is alive with stuff. Holy crap! I don't even know what to go for first. See if I can get my hands on this caiman without losing a hand. There he goes. Oh, there goes the caiman. But I got this guy. So that was insane. Went for a caiman, which we may still be able to recover. Had him in my hand, but then didn't let him wear out like you're supposed to do. He escaped, and then he led me directly to this guy. Look at this, a giant Central American snapping turtle right here. Look at this.
I wouldn't touch these.
Here, how cool is this?
Sydney,
look
would
at
you touch
that
one of
beak
these?
on him. How awesome is this? So look at this guy right here. Big, beautiful Central American snapping turtle. The caiman led me directly to him. Another really impressive predator. These guys are absolutely awesome. Very closely related to the ones that we have in North America, of course.
Dude,
and the jungle
that's what turtles thinking right now.
And look how beautiful this big guy is. I've also just noticed that there's a snake overhead. So I'm gonna let this guy go right there and see. Oh man, he's getting up there. How quickly we can get up to that.
This guy!
Give me my hook. Look right there.
Oh my word.
Come here, bud.
The eyesight is crazy.
Ha! How's that? This
kind
is
of
a
snake
Mexican
is that?
parrot snake. These guys are exhibiting one of my favorite defense mechanisms, which is where they hold their mouth open like that to tell you that they're gonna bite. They have a pretty bad attitude in general. I've never caught one that hasn't been bitey, and he will definitely strike here in a minute.
Is he poisonous?
Tree, caught him on his way down, and there we go.
Is he poisonous?
3 incredible reptiles in the span of about 3 minutes. I mean, that is absolutely wild. All right, you go back on your way here, pal. Up into your tree, go on. Wow, what a crazy diversity in 5 minutes. I mean, literally came.
And snakes can climb trees, by the way. I forgot about that fun fact. What?
To snapping turtle. There's another snake right there. This is insane. This is nuts. Literally let caiman to snapping turtle to green parrot snake to I think cat-eyed snake, and I'm in toadies, I think.
I love how he knows all the
Let's have a look
snakes.
here. Look at this guy right here. Hey, buddy. You want to grab him so I can jump down? There we go. Hey, buddy.
No,
Look
I'm
at
just
you.
a cameraman.
Holy crap. We've had quite the night. And you can see why these guys are called cat-eyed snakes. They have this beautiful cat-like pattern on their eye there. But look at that. Such a pretty little snake. 2 snakes in the tree. The turtle, the caiman. I feel like wherever I put this guy down, I'm going to find something else just based on how it's been going. But all that said, we haven't found what we've come looking for. We're looking for the America's deadliest predator. So we'll let this guy go, keep going, keep looking. If we have to be out here all night, we will be.
I thought you said you only had 7 hours left.
Hang out with the other snakes.
That is about as good as it gets in the jungle. But I'm not leaving here without another shot at that caiman. After searching for what feels like hours, I finally spot him tucked into a small pond. But because of all the plants, the noose won't work. And with only 4 hours left, that means there's only one option left.
I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is way more dangerous.
He's just a little boy.
Got him. There he is.
These guys are muscular and strong.
Look at this guy here, all tangled up. No biting, buddy, no biting. So look at this, one of the coolest crocodilians, not just in
Bro's
Costa
being
Rica, but
baby
in the entire
handled,
world.
bruh.
This is the spectacle caiman. And the reason that I know undeniably that this is a spectacle caiman is his little spectacles right here. So see that bridge across the nose that connects his eye spectacles? That's where the name comes from. And they have this tremendous bony head plate. But what's cool is this is likely a young male. And the reason he was in such a shallow, clear area where he didn't have to go any deeper, any further, is probably because he was getting bullied by other males. So
and you're bullying him right now. He's getting bullied by you. The other males are gonna smell human like, but you were touched by a human, weren't you? He was touched by a human. He's too small. Look at this little punk.
here, he's covered in scars. So those are probably fighting scars from males going, get out of my territory. You're not big enough to take over. And so this guy has been sort of extradited, ostracized to hanging out in this little pool right here. Where
that's terrible.
Now, sadly for him, he's been fiddled with one more time. But we're not
see?
We're just taking a look at him as we're out here enjoying
He's like,
the
he's
jungle.
accepting his death.
He's actually, aside from the scars, really healthy. And you can tell because of the big fat at the base of the tail here. See all that fat?
I love how he's just letting it happen.
Just
let it happen.
And frogs and all these various things that we're finding because he's storing all that fat. So he's going to go back, heal up. They have an incredible immune system, these crocodilians. Put them in the water. We'll keep going. Such cool animals. I love crocodilians. There's few.
They're not gonna believe it. They're not gonna believe me, bro. Yeah, I was grabbed from the water by this human. And he was just touching all up on me, right? And I just let it happen. And I just didn't know what else to do, man. He was just big and white. And I didn't know what to do.
Creatures in the world that are creatures
he's gonna be like, he was big and fleshy.
It's
he
not
smelled.
the one we're looking for, and it's certainly not the deadliest in the Americas. So we're gonna let this little guy go back in the water. Keep looking for our target species. So.
Yeah, bro, like, screw you,
There's
bro.
only 3 hours left, and I still haven't found the America's deadliest animal. I need to start heading out of the jungle.
So long night.
I would not do this at night, bro, because you can't
but
see
no
nothing.
sign of the big predator that I thought would actually be one of the easiest things to find. Sun's going to be
Tiger.
up in about an hour, and we'll keep going until the sun comes up. For now, we'll keep going through the jungle and keep trying.
And just as the sun rises and our final moments tick by, I spot something beside the trail.
Come here, look. Look at this. Holy shit. Tommy, come in here. Holy shit. Look at the size of that
This
fertilizer.
eyesight's crazy.
That is a monster. Listen, it's going to be really hard to get this snake out. He's in a really tough spot. Come on, buddy.
We just
That's
don't
a
get him
big
out.
snake. This is going to be really hard to do without getting bitten. I'm worried about not getting bitten and trying to get this. This is a, look at that snake. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Monster.
Don't grab it.
A very dangerous snake. He's already in strike position. He's going to start striking at
Smack
me
him
for sure.
He gets his head out.
Watch out. Okay, I got him. Look at that. Oh,
Throw him at my cameraman.
that
Put him in
is
a,
monster
throw him at my cameraman.
fertilizer.
Cameraman, catch.
That is the most dangerous snake in the
Is that
Americas right
python?
there because of that incredible cryptic camouflage.
Yeah.
That he has.
Let me move him to my cameraman.
Oh, come on, buddy. Whoa, did you see how close my hand was to his head? That was super dangerous. Holy smokes. This is the biggest fertilizer I've ever seen. Look at the size.
Yeah, cameraman, look. Look at the size.
That is an insane animal. Let's see if I can slow him down for a sec.
Let me see how much I can irritate.
I got him. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh, don't like that. He's nearly getting me there. Oh, smokes. That is a huge fertilized. America's deadliest predator. Now, don't be fooled by this guy seeming to be pretty chill.
He's not
If he were
chill.
to reach around and get me, that's it for me. I am undeniably going to lose a limb. These guys have a highly toxic venom that if it gets you, if it bites you,
Is he
say
peeing?
on the leg or on the arm, that skin, that flesh is going to rot away.
Dude is pissed.
Until you lose that limb or
Bro
it
is
goes
pissed.
gangrenous and it gets infected and you die. And the reason that these guys bite hundreds of people a year, and I mean hundreds, and dozens die, is because of how you saw him standing like that. Now imagine there was a log down on this trail and that guy was curled up on the other side of that log and one of us had stepped over and landed on him. That's it. Those fangs are through your shoe, through your sock, into your leg. You're hours from hospital care and that's it. You're in huge trouble. So here he is, a magnificent creature, and look how
Yeah, so I'm gonna
beautiful
keep
he is.
touching him, bro. Trust me.
Oh,
He's such a magnificent.
This is really incredible.
This is how he has the snake. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me use his shirt as an example. Yeah, so as you can see, this snake right here, if he were to turn around right now and bite me, I would be dead in just a mere of minutes. I'm 14 hours away from the nearest hospital. I'm gonna die if he bites me. But look at this magnificent creature. Like, look at it. Look at it. Like, look. Like, look. Look, cameraman, look. Yeah. No, bro. You can't catch me being there, bro.
Incredible how stunning and spectacular this snake
W
is to
glaze?
see,
W glaze?
There you go. That is at the Fertilance. Ooh, I don't like that.
Bro was pissing.
Holy shit, that's close. Don't like that one bit. Come here, buddy.
Leave him alone! Oh my word. Oh,
Back to the hook.
I can tell
Not
the
worth the risk to do that anymore. We did it. We saw it. You even saw the fangs came out there. And what's so cool is these guys
Yeah, dude. I love how he just keeps playing around with it.
oftentimes are primarily frog eaters. So that liquid that you see right there, that is a super stinky liquid that they excrete as a secondary defense after biting. So that's what that is right there. He's pooped it all over my leg. He's pooped it here. But he is locked on, being super aggressive, super dangerous.
So let him
That's it, guys.
go.
We've done it. We've come. We have found the America's deadliest predator. He's in my hands right here, and he's an absolute monster. So we're gonna put him back in the log, let him go on his way before something bad happens. And we did it. I hope you liked this video. Comment and subscribe.
I'm
Let me know.
tweaking, bro.
We're gonna do a
I'm
whole lot
tweaking.
more. Come on, buddy. Let's get you back in the bush.
Yeah, that was a great video, guys. Yeah, I'm terrified of snakes. I really am. I'm traumatized because when I was younger, like I told you the story and all that, yeah, you know, I'm just not the biggest fan of snakes. I don't see the beauty in them, the inevitability. You touch them and you die, basically. Or have you heard of what are they called? Those things that shake. Rattlesnakes. Terrifying. All right, remember, like, subscribe. Bye bye. Peace.